short of the guy with the Viking hat. Have you heard anything that really shocks you? Is that possible?
Dude, how about the dude throwing the rocks at the dead hooker?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
No, this dude, what city was that? Renato, do you remember?
Who knows?
Where was it?
Some awful city.
I can't remember. But this dude told this crazy
It was in
story.
a southern city because it was down by the creek.
Yeah, that's right, it was. Yeah, it was like Colombia. I think it was Colombia. And this dude told this crazy story. He was like, Stand By Me, about how they were down in the holler by the creek, and they saw this person. So, they didn't talk. They yelled at him.
Like a body.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
So to make sure that it looks like a body,
We're not sure. So it looks like a person.
Throwing
That's not what he said. No, he said it looks like a person. So we don't yell at it. We don't go talk to it. We're going to throw rocks at it. And apparently the dude is like Randy Johnson because he plunked it on the head twice. 40 yards away. And he's like, it didn't move. So we're like, what kind of crazy shit is this? So we walk up and he's like, it's a damn hooker. Like, and then of course our question is, how the fuck did you know it was a hooker, man? Like, did it get up and blow you or something? I don't understand. And then there's turkey leg from Minnesota. This girl went down this laundry list of things that she'd put inside of her. And she got the turkey leg, and it was like, wait a minute.
No, the best part is, I think she was the first person to stand up, and she was probably 45, or she looked 45.
She was a total shooter.
She had the tight jean skirt, and you saw like the spider veins and shit. And she's like, I got a story for you. White as the driven snow. I got a story for you.
She did not talk like that.
She didn't. She even did a fucking snap. She was like, she came out of the Oprah set. And she's like, I've been fucked by so many things. I got fucked by a beer bottle and a baseball bat and a turkey leg, and it was turkey leg.
We lost it after that. It was hard to contain.
Nice. So after the book tour you wrote about how it did, crazy amount of damage on you, what was worse, this or the book tour?
Book tour was way worse. It was me and one other dude in an RV, and it was almost the same intense schedule. Now we got like 12 motherfuckers. We got a tour manager, all this sort of shit. It's still a pain in the ass, but it's much easier. We got a lot of people to handle shit. No, I thought I was gonna die at the end of that thing. I really, truly did.
I recently read A Confederacy of Dunces, based on your recommendation. And I wanted to know, you mentioned a couple of times how difficult...
I thought you were going to tell me you are Ignatius Riley for a minute.
12 people laughed.
I'm a kind of
We're in Arizona. What do you expect? I'm shocked how many people can read here. Yeah.
I'm curious. You mentioned a couple of times that it'd be really difficult to adapt that to the film. Did you guys want to try at some point?
It has been in turnaround in studios for probably 6 years. It's been
More than that, 20 years.
No, but I mean, in significant development, like by several studios, and they just.
Soderbergh wrote a script for it. Drew Barrymore owned the rights for a while.
Will Ferrell was attached.
And
it just keeps going.
The other fat dude who's in all the indies, Philip Seymour Hoffman, was attached for a while. I don't know who owns the rights right now, but that thing is. Certain properties would be awesome movies, and then what happens is some dipshit gets a hold of it, and then it's like, dude, when someone else owns
somewhere.
Yeah, you can't just make a movie, like, unless you come up with something new. If you're doing it on a pre-existing property, you have to own the rights. And so if someone else owns the rights, and they're not going to sell it to you, or they want some stupid amount of money, you kind of, nothing you can do.
A good movie is like an eclipse. You need so many different things in a line for it to come out. With something like that, you're looking at so many different things. It's like the Halley's Comet of movies. It's going to come once every 75 years. And it'll come out eventually, but it might not be for 5 or 6 years. And God knows who's going to direct it.
If that, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so I lost a bet today, and my friend wanted me to ask the dumbest question to you. How much do you bench?
Only in fucking Arizona when I get asked, how much do I bench? I still don't know if that's the dumbest question we've heard, but that's up there. It's top 10.
No, at least it's the product of a bet and not like he's actually interested.
Dude, I'm like throwing up 3 plates now. Fucking jack. I don't know. I have no idea.
I love how every time somebody asks a stupid question and you impersonate it, they're from Long Island.
That's what happened to go to boarding school in Jersey.
What is the dumbest question you ever received?
That one.
No, it's not.
Just kidding.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Other than Arizona.
No, that's not dumb. That's annoying. It's different. Quiet down. Oh, no one asked you. Go back to your home zone.
I think one of them is, what do they serve in hell? That one's awful. Because it presupposes so many different things. The first of which is, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like it presupposes like the pun on the name. It's supposed to be a pun on the name, and not yeah.
What about the guy who asked, do you ever ask yourself, what would Tucker do?
Oh, dude, that's right. Oh, that was so bad. I pushed it out of my mind. God.
How did you and Niels meet? How'd you start working together?
In the bathroom.
You already.
He was actually, I put up my site in September of 2002, and he was actually one of the very first people to email me and send me like this funny shit he'd been working on, and then he like, you know, just kept emailing me, and then, you know, like on the forum I run, all that kind of shit, and we ended up hanging out a couple times, and like the first 4 times we hung out, we got arrested, and all those stories are actually coming in Assholes Finish First. They're really good. And so once I needed a partner, I tried my hand at the screenplay first by myself, and it was, awful is not the right word, it was just wrong. It was all fucked up. And so I needed someone to help, and Niels was the smartest, best writer I knew, so I asked him, and he said, yeah, and then we're off to the races.
Why didn't you want to play yourself in your movie?
Oh, I wanted to. But early on in the process, I took the script, and I set up a tripod and a camera in my apartment by myself, and I read a couple scenes. And then I watched the tape, and it was one of the most depressing moments of my life, because I was the worst fucking actor. Like, I was so bad. I'm like, I'm going to ruin this, because I knew if I wanted to play